Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? It is your main man, Kop here. We are back with another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And last time, we rescued the Baron's wife from indentured servitude to those wicked crones. And we saw him and her off as they went to seek some kind of healing for her broken heart and broken mind. And we started to clear up some of the stuff that's been accruing across Velen, some of the bad evilness. So we're going to continue that in this episode, and we're going to see just how much we can set to right in the world of Velen. We're going to start by seeing if we can find out what's going on with Jenny o' the Woods.
If you stuff all your oats with garlic. Where you get garlic these days?
What'll it let?
Keep us.
Must be on just the other side of this
You're a man well
building.
traveled. Well,
Oh, inside the building.
What are
Way
you
to go,
looking
Kop.
at? Stop bothering us poor folk.
Let's talk to the Elderman.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
I'm here about the notice, Jenny o' the Woods.
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Well, nothing. Just a contract I'm looking to do.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Let's talk to the... Oh, let's... just gonna say let's talk to the loop, but that's a door. Let's talk to the witnesses.
Maybe I should send a man to the creek. Might catch something.
Said interrogate the witnesses.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Search the nearby fields using your Witcher senses. I saw something, but it might just be an herb. What's this? Yeah, just some mushrooms. top umbrellas. There we go.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Apparently, she was going the other way.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Let's follow that trail. Well, I don't know what this is, but I want to deal with it now so I don't have to deal with it when I'm coming back to actually get Jenny. That'll teach you to desert. Ooh, enhanced necrophage oil. That's nice. Need some bear fat for it though. Have to go hunting bears later. Anyway. I do believe we were following a trail.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you're not afraid of him, F.A.Q, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. F.A.Q won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night rape. Alderman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
Let's go ask the alderman about Zula. I went in the wrong house. I mean, it was the right house for looting. It certainly wasn't the alderman's house.
So you're that white one?
Greetings.
What do ye want?
You knew Zula and Bakai?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods. Easy. Not at all.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
Well, I think what we need to do is find the spot the lovers met at and lure out Jenny of the woods. So let's go to the stars first. And we'll put some spectre oil on there. We don't need cat because, well, we should be able to see well enough. We don't have the right bombs for specters yet. Take a sip of water so I can get my health back up to full. And it can. You know what? I really don't want to have to deal with these bandits while I'm trying to deal with Jenny. Let's go take care of him first. It was one of those low-level camps. So, we're gonna put on Quinn. We're gonna switch to Yurden because we're gonna need Yurden to take out Jenny. She ain't no normal wraith. It's only really gonna be able to be hit when she's inside the Yurden. It's going to be a tough one. I hope it's less tough than Ignis Fatas was last episode. That was embarrassing. That was so tough. Well, hey there, Zula. Or do you prefer Jenny? a truck. Spectre oil again. Some good damaging on Jenny. Water. Jenny, come on. To the circle you go. Shard, Essence of Wraith, Night Wraith Hair, Dark Essence, Night Wraith Mutagen, Forgotten Brand Sword. Nice. Let's have a look at a couple of things here. Yeah, well, not as good as what I'm currently using. And let's see. 5% chance to dismember, 5% bonus gold, 5% experience from humans and non-humans. So what? Yeah, new Night Wraith gives me experience. I'll take that. I'm doing pretty good for gold, so. A sip of water, and head back to the Elderman. Should probably put this away before I go into town. That went well. Probably gonna have to wait till morning anyway. So.
There's no corpse here.
I'm going to meditate until 9 a.m. Until 9 a.m. Get the blacksmith to fix our stuff. Sell new stuff too.
What happened to your mug?
Maybe you're a blacksmith.
What's wrong?
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle.
Yeah, a Gabrielle.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I think I'm going to keep this Forgotten Grand Sword. I'd kind of like to dismantle it, but we'll see.
So long.
Now let's go talk to the Elderman.
Me man went to see the witch again.
She's enchanting her. What are you looking at? Sucking the life in their bodies.
Since me husband went to her, the witch does is sit outside with his teeth.
If it weren't for our fair elders ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
I got rid of Jenny of the Woods.
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back.
No. I know how to dispatch night wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Farewell.
Let's have a look at what else we've got. What other Witcher contracts can we do? You know what, I'd almost kind of like to do that one on the way out, because it's right at the bridge to Novigrad. So, let's see what we got for secondary quest. We're going to do Invitation from Kira Metz. Right before we do that, Woodland Beast. So, let's have a look at Defender of the Faith, see where that is. Right there, but as well, there is a quest right there. So we could go right there, then we could run across to here, and maybe even grab these three on the way, and we'll get that, and then we'll roach it down here, or maybe even grab a boat and sail down there. Defend the faith that way. Let's do it. Ooh, level 11. It's point available. Yes, I want to improve that ability. I'd really like to get that to maximum, because then I can start getting like whirl. I need 9 more in red to get that to whirl. So we put 2 there. Maybe ooh, that would be nice. You could put 5 points into that. But it really doesn't matter, because I won't be activating it. Although I might make that 4th row a rather red row, because I am very physical with my attacks. Vitality, vitality, vitality. That's attack power. We've already got a better one. Vitality, vitality. We got greater green for when we finally do some green. Okay. Before we get all up and into that, I forgot to upgrade my armor. My weapon's upgraded, but my armor's not. Let's quickly grab that.
Not a problem. Send for Geralt of Rivia.
So let's head to this quest over here.
Help me, Master!
Oh, I remember this one. This is really quick.
Why are you crying?
Me betrothed went to the woods to see to his snares. He didn't come back. Something must have happened. Heard him scream, but was afeard to go there myself.
I'll go see what happened.
I'll go to the woods, see if I can find him.
Thank ye. I've coin. I'll pay ye.
This quest popped up when I freed the area right behind her. It used to be
Went this way.
used to be overrun by monsters. Ghouls, I think. Either that or pirates. I honestly don't remember. Oops, I meant to put the coin out. And we'll put some enhanced beast oil on my steel sword. Arabella. And some necropage oil on here. Looks like some wild dogs got this dude. Like I say, one of the really cool side effects of using that enemy level scaling, where the enemies will always, at a minimum, scale up to your level, is they get bigger and nastier looking as you scale them up.
Won't have good news for the woman. Wild dogs killed her man.
Let's go back and tell her, and then we can continue on to be defenders of the faith. Assuming I don't get caught up in too many trees.
Move it.
Yeah, so...
You didn't find him?
No, I did, but
Nay, don't say it. It's clear from your face. Please, take this coin.
I can't accept this. You need it more than I do.
can't accept this coin. I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring him back alive.
Might I at least fetch his body?
Wouldn't advise it. It's dangerous. If you decide to go anyway, it's near his snares.
Thank ye. Farewell.
So anyway, back to being a defender of the faith. Kind of curious what these are along the way. Shall we risk it? I don't want to run into a quest that I'm going to do later, but I'm in kind of an adventurous mood anyway. So let's go and have a look. I mean, they might be level 47 monsters or something. We might have to do some quick running. Okay. Enhanced Hangman's Venom. Here. What level of bandits are you?
Rumble time!
Smart.
Keep it together, lads! Kill the whole taxi! Oh, brick.
cut that man in twain. It was ultra-violent. And yet still not as disturbing as the quest with the botchline. Just gonna say. Diagram arbitrator. Nice. Algal decoction. Okay. That was neat. Now let's go down here and then here. Really kind of hoping we might run into a place of power. Condoyle. Yes, it's abandoned. Two for one shot. Not abandoned, just a bandit camp. If it was abandoned, that would be getting a this is clear now. I knew the bandits had to have some treasure. What the? Did you just spawn? I mean, I ran down this way. Old smoking pipe. Enhanced Empire Oil. Let's see if we can make that. Bombs. Enhanced Dancing Star. We can make that. Potions. Full Moon. I like it. We desperately need bear fat. 2, 6, 7 bear fat at the very least. Someplace in there so you can turn it on fire. Okay. Let's head this way to adventure. It is nice, kind of nice to know that there's a signpost there because I can come back here after I put that next shrine back together. port so I can get to that other shrine quickly. Now to loot.
Blood hasn't even dried.
Okay.
That's it, you're in for it!
Anybody else? I'll take crowns even when it's a single crown, despite the grammatical error in that. X-Man's trousers. Hydrangeum. A dimeridium ingot. Wait a second. Were these guys cannibals? Man. Don't be cannibals, kids. That's not cool. Cannibalism is not cool. Ugh. And my game just froze. I'm still recording, but my game just froze. Game is frozen. Recording, but my game is frozen. Ah, there we go. Second. Oh yeah, it's across the thing, bopper. Ooh, an Entrega. Cursed insectoid oil is what we're looking for them. We do not have it. Wow. A lesser blue mutagen.
destroyed this one too.
There's even a signpost right here. That's kind of handy. So I'm thinking the quickest way to get there, because it's out in the middle of nowhere and we've not explored any of this, and I kind of want to, now that I've had my fill of question marks, kind of want to avoid them as much as possible. So let's do this. Let's port to Orton. We've got part of a quest there anyway where we can go and play some Gwent. So we'll go play some Gwent against the Boatwright of Orton. And,
I asked her, how do I get my lush to use his head? How?
and we'll take a boat
If only me man weren't forever getting tossed at the tavern.
Where'd you come from?
Don't you look at me.
over to that other shrine.
Build your boats in Pinewood?
Course not. Wench dragged me some pine so I'd make her a cradle.
Boat business not booming?
Not well at all. Ain't no fish.
Well then, how about we play around to Gwent?
Heard you're a good boatwright, and an even better card player.
Wanna play?
Let's lay him down.
Always ready for a round.
Yep, let's get it started. Ooh. Sheldon, I kind of would like to get you out of my deck at some point, so I'm gonna swap you out anyway. And Miss Glevisig, love you, but you gotta go out of the deck. I gotta swap you. Very nice. Play some Sheila de Tanserville. He's probably going to play... Oh, that tricky son of a gun. He's saving his... saving his spies for not right away. You spy me? No, 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 my friend. I will be spying you. Well, he's 25 ahead of me. So I kind of got the pass. Or he's 8 ahead of me, rather. We'll let him have this first round. And then we've got 2 more cards on him, so we'll just destroy the second round. Won't have his commander's horn anymore. Ooh. Oof. That is harsh. You think you're pretty clever making me play 2 cards tier 1, don't you? It's okay. Let's start out with a little bit of S. You gonna spy on me? That's fine. Lethal Gullet. He was one of the primary antagonists in Witcher 2. Nicely done. And I'm just going to put these blue stripes down here. There's no danger to you. No danger at all. Certainly not worth scorching. I am somewhat worried that he has 3 more cards than I do. Now, the only play I really have is to use my leader ability and clear that weather. That special card.
Rules say the card's mine.
Oi, 'tis indeed. Cards, believe you're good enough to try your luck against Hattie. Folk laugh at him because he's young and a bit dim, but word is, he weren't afraid to beat the Baron himself.
From the old oak tree, grew in cider with devilish glee, drinks it down in greedy slugs, then comes calls me devil head her.
I think the card that I got is... Oh yes, Lethal Gullet. Ooh, look at all these good Guardian cards I have that are going in the Milk Guardian deck. Okay, so let's find us a boat.
Try to win them all, but you won't.
So you're that white one. Every fish on your lake.
No, don't plan to welcome.
Won't tell stories about that place.
Head down this way. Yeah. Let's hop on this one. It's already aimed kind of where we want to go. Or it's aimed the entirely wrong way. Yes, we can now fast travel when we're in a boat to any place that's marked as a port. Really nice. Look at all those nasties on that island that want to eat me. You can't have me. You can't have me, nasties. I'm in a boat. I'm on a boat. Nasty's on a boat. I'm on a boat. Nasty's on a boat. Making up songs so that viewers can listen. That's my rhyme, because I'm rhyming it with listen. Oh, I am literally the worst. Let's just make sure I'm going where I think I'm going. I am. Good, good, good. Ah, shrine. Here I come to save the day.
You the ones destroying shrines all over Velen?
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
Yeah. No fear of the gods' wrath?
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead. We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
I'm really reminded of a very particular episode of South Park. And all I have to say about that is, "God dang hippies!"
Amusing as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't
I'm
come
about to either
back.
get my butt
Oh,
whooped
what?
really badly or
Or
whoop
I'll
their butts
tell
really
on you
badly.
to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey! Is there a land where I might find more of your kind?
Well then. I guess I didn't have to kill you, at least. At least I just punched you out. Speaking of punching people out, what other quests do we have that we can do? We have Fists of Fury Velen. Truth is in the Stars and Gwent Velen players. You know, Truth is in the Stars and Gwent Velen players both say to go to the Soothsayer. So let's do that. Let's go to the Soothsayer. And we'll get Truth is in the Stars and Gwent Velen players done. And then we'll probably look at Fists of Fury. If we've got time. Oh, that's way to hecking on. Let's go back to our boat and we can fast travel to a port and then fast travel nearer to there. come on down to the boat. I started making that sound, and then immediately stopped. Let's see, the soothsayer's way up here. You know what I completely forgot? We gotta come down here at some point too. We gotta do these quests for Nilfgaardian's army. But what I really need at this point is a port, so I can fast travel. One would think there'd be a port at Orton, where the boat builder is. Oh, there's a quest there too. Son of a gun. Well, let's head up this way to Orton. And then I guess we'll come up here and do this. Because then we can run over here to this sign post here and port over to the soothsayer. Yeah. Good plan, Kop. Good plan. So we'll just go straight north to here. And apparently, hit the entire wrong button. Maybe I can... Maybe it didn't let me fast travel because I wasn't at the helm. No. There we go. There we go. A little bit of water while I'm riding the waves. At least the nice thing about boats is there's no stamina that you have to worry about. They don't run out of stamina. The wind, it doesn't stop blowing because it gets tired. So you can make a nice constant progress all the way from one port to the other, even when you're just rambling on, so that the audience doesn't have dead air for the entire boat ride. I could be saying nothing at all, and at least we could take some comfort in the fact that the boat is making constant progress at a nice, quick speed to get us from point A to point B. As long as I just keep talking, nobody will notice it. It's really kind of a long trip. Oh look, here we are. That took no time at all. So now, should be able to run straight north. Here. But actually, yeah, let's get to the road and then we can ride Roach up there. Boglets. actually doing silly things. Anyway. I'm just gonna meditate really quickly for an hour. I hate boglets. Now, where were we? Oh yeah. Head north just a little bit to get on the road. Gonna ride Roach.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No wonder he cursed us.
Is this what we were going towards? No, it's not. Well, this looks like we stumbled upon another quest. Let's find out
We're
what this is.
doomed.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the old god, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
Tell me about this All God.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
yeah. A burning bush and a deity. Why? That's just so silly. Who would ever believe that? Insert eyes darting back and forth quickly. What's wrong with your offerings?
So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
Yeah, let me have a chat with this beer-drinking, bacon-eating god of yours.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Let's track a greedy god, shall we? So, where is this? Shrine, here we go.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? Huh. How would that work? No answer from the All God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
No, there is something underground. Just gotta find an entrance. Where are you hiding at? Your entrance at there, All God?
Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent.
Oh joy. At least this scent trail is fairly bright.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Look, it's the All God.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Yeah, before we go into this, let's find out a little bit more about what's going on. Been here long?
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
Dude's got a point. I tell you what, why don't you settle for humbler offerings, or I can introduce you to my silver sword.
Listen here, lard-ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
So, speaking of supping modestly, let's see what kind of loot we've been getting from these peasants. Grave hag decoction. A ruby, nice. Vibranium ingot. Dust. Alright, now that I've robbed the All God blind, let's see the scent trail.
Anything new?
I talked to your All God.
Talk to your All God, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
You know what? He has said, and they said too, that he watched over them. I'm willing to let things be. It's not an evil being, so I'm not going to tell them about the crypt below.
Farewell. The all gods show you favor.
Nice. So, where were we going? We're going straight up the road here. Oh, good, the marker's still there. 50 XP. Yes. And 50 crap. Laser. Hey, Roach.
Hey, yeah.
Tell you what I'm thinking while we're riding up this way. Thinking of skipping the horse races. I'm absolutely horrible at them and don't really for anything. So tell me in the comments below if you guys want to see the horse races. It's gonna wind up being me just failing for like an entire episode per race. It's gonna be just horrible. So I'd rather just kind of skip them and then have them be there forever. Did I go the complete wrong way? I think I went the complete wrong way.
Slower. Looks like rain.
Bridge is up.
Ow!
It is like 8 o'clock at night. I wonder. Bandits have a quest for me? Troll Bridge.
Whoa, whoa. This here's a toll crossing.
By what right?
By the right of a prick up your backside, wise ass. Pay up or stop fucking swimming.
Yeah, I'm not about to give bandits a copper.
I'll cross, but I'm not gonna pay you a broken copper.
Broken's what your jaw'll be once our clubs are done with it. Votmere, have it, the thrifty fucker.
Belted off the river. Let's put some enhanced hangman's venom. Use these bridge controls. Now, I do believe we were trying to do The Truth is in the Stars. Probably the closest place is Down Warren. What we'll do is we'll hit Down Warren, we'll run across this here, and then we'll hit that. Actually, let's meditate for an hour, shall we? Get all our stuff back. Can't stand going into a fight not having everything full. I have a feeling we're going into a fight. Ooh, your sea level's above you. You haven't even been scaled up. Nice. Bandit camp. One time at Bandit camp, put some necrophage oil in here just in case I run into any other neckers.
Right, men numbers, to work! Blow yourselves!
Any last words?
You witch fucker! Don't let him catch his breath!
Let you catch your breath. I know there's more over there. Plus, I really kind of want to explore this little bandit camp here.
Don't let him catch his breath! Witchcraft! Oh, you're fucked.
Anybody else? I really got to make an effort when I see those red barrels to actually use them. Blow guys up. There's definitely neat stuff inside this fort, so we're gonna have to go have a look. that guy. One over here. Looks like there's stuff actually down here. Spectre dust? What the heck were they doing with spectre dust? One of them a witcher? Like, how did they kill the said spectre? Enhanced insectoid oil. I don't even have basic insectoid oil. Which, you know, so far hasn't been much of an issue. Okay, guard dog. Here.
White wolf. Been expecting you. Come closer.
Fennec. Hey, Mr. Old Sage.
We know each other?
Not personal, like, though I've seen ye many times. I've a gift. I see the future. Yours as well.
But not for free, I guess.
I don't ask much. If you've a bite to eat.
Tell me about your gift.
Been having these visions long?
Since I were a tyke. Me mother took me to the village witch once. I fells into a cauldron full of some magic brew.
Mm-hmm. Seriously?
If I'm to tell it serious, 'twere as a youth that I got hit in the back of me head with a rock. Started seeing more than others.
That sounds like it has a bit of a truth to it. Ah, here, have a little bit of food.
Here.
Thank ye. A fine offering. Well worth a foretelling.
All right, let's hear it.
I see a white wolf. He enters an endless cavern. He sings a hymn of madness and despair, summoning that which is not dead, for it cannot die.
That's not the future. Lived through that, and you probably heard about it in some ballad.
My third eye grows foggier the older I become. But if you bought me some dragon's root...
Rare plant.
Rare indeed. But it did once grow in a cave southeast of here.
Yeah, see what I can do.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Then I'm gonna come back and beat your butt at Gwent. I really should be using Roach for this type of thing. It's so much fun to just do it yourself. Like the book says, do it yourself. Tired of your horse always getting stuck in trees? Do it yourself. There's a bunch of dead bodies here. And a rabbit. Just for the goose. I call upon you, holy hand grenade. Vanquish this evil. Nope. Holy hand grenade was not holy enough to vanquish this horrible rabbit. So let's put some cat on. Actually see in this cave. Venom extract. Ghoul's blood, monster claws, monster tongue, axe head.
Dragon's root. Wonder if it can really help the old man see the future.
Okay, putting some more cat on. Otherwise, we may never find our way out of this place. Making sure I'm not missing anything so I don't have to come back here. You know what? I can't abide drowners. Level 15 drowners. Well, maybe I'll abide them just this once. The bear. Beast oil. Enhanced beast oil. Oh, make some ant stuff, aren't you, Mr. Bear? And he's a legit level 12 bear, because I'm still only level 11. That's what I needed. for alchemy. Now, I still need an Akimara hide for that. I need the original insectoid oil for that. Need like 3 more bear fats for that, which is the one I really need. And I get 1 more bear fat for the enhanced vampire oil. We haven't come across any vampires yet, although I know we will. Trust me, by the time we're done this, it is my intention to have every single bomb, oil, decoction, everything, all at its maximum level. The possible exception of the troll decoction. Or anything that needs troll parts, because trolls aren't evil, so it's always best to not kill trolls if you can. Here you go.
Oh, you're back.
Here's the dragon root you asked for.
Got what you asked for.
Thank ye. Now I need a moment. I see a wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower midst a blizzard. He follows the swallow, yet the swallow does not heed the wolf's howls, soaring higher and higher, for it knows 'tis its last flight. As to others say, so shall it be. Look for the signs. The world will perish amidst ice, and be reborn with the new sun. Reborn of the elder blood, of Hen-Iker, of a planted seed.
Ithleen's prophecy.
Leave me be. Go. Go now.
So Ithleen's prophecy specifically is talking about Ciri. Well, before we go there, we need to beat you at Gwent.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back because I want your Gwent card.
Wanted to ask you.
Aye, I play Gwent. And we can play for the prize card in my collection.
You a mind reader?
The good gods did bless me with some precognition. I say some, because it's selective like, only applies to mundane matters. Not a bird'll ever shit on me, but all my foresight's never helped me win at Gwent.
Well then, let's play.
Let's lay him out.
I really wish I could get rid of a couple cards in here. Just need a couple more Northern Realms cards to get rid of these two. Make my deck truly powerful. Go back. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit start the game. And of course the two that I was talking about getting rid of. Son of a gun. Spies are without a doubt the more powerful cards in the game. Oh, you're gonna spy me? Oh. Well then. Well, if you're gonna spy me then, go ahead, put all those monster cards down. You're gonna need to put quite a few down to catch up. The thing about playing a monster deck is they get to keep one card on the board. The thing about me is I cheat. Putting them all down. $38. Yeah. Two more. Man, I gotta put one more down. Oh, nice. The one that he was kept was a 1 card. Nice. For second last. Still in it. Let's see, that's 11, which puts me at 28. Yeah, I need more cards. Which means I'm giving him huge advantage. Clear weather. Let's see. 10, 16, 24. Puts me at 41. I can't beat him. I certainly can't beat him after that.
The good gods saw fit to let me win. Drop in for another round sometime. Oh,
yeah, sometime
you're
is right
back.
now, because I ain't leaving without your card.
Another round?
Sure. Only diversion we get in this wasteland.
Let's lay him out.
Now that I know what he's got, I wonder. Let's try Siege Master full test. If I get into a similar situation, I can always double my back line. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. A couple of spies. Got a commander's horn, which is somewhat useless, but the decoy is somewhat useful. help you with that. Yeah, you totally beat me there, dude. Let's let him have this round. Then all of that goes away except for one. I can put my Dragon Rider up here. Get another card. Mold up. Son of a gun. You son of a gun. You knew I got rid of my Fairweather lead. You're gonna beat me again. I had no problem killing Jenny of the Wood.
The good gods saw fit to let me win.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Another round?
Sure. Only diversion we get in this wasteland.
Let's play.
Let's lay him out.
Not fully. I should have just kept with my full test. My weather clearing full test. Well, no spies. No decoys. No commander's horns. Let's pop him up here because I have no use for him later. We got nobody to pair him with, so. Look, waste all those weather cards. $24. I'm gonna clear off the weather here. Hope you put down more cards. Empty your hand. Come on. You only got 2 cards left in your hand. I'm willing to let you have this round. that. And around. Now, as long as he doesn't have those crones in there, should be fine. I'm gonna put death mold up and see what happens. He's gonna have 54 total. Again, I don't know that I can beat him. He's got to have his hero card in there. No. So he'll have 68. Because he's going to use his... You silly, silly goose. You didn't use your leader's ability. Give me a chance. Whew. Wow, if it wasn't for that mistake, I never would have won.
So is the soothsayer's lot. I know where to find the finest slippery jacks this fall, but how to play and not lose, that I'll never know. A beautiful win. Take this card, you deserve it.
Know of any others who play Gwent?
You've but one opponent worth your while in Velen, in the village of Midcops. They calls him Haddy. He's a tyke, barely a handful of summers to him, but don't let that fool ye.
Crone Weeds. Put that in our monster deck. Oh no, I didn't mean to quit to the main menu. Gwent deck. Monsters. Okay. I think we've been doing this long enough. You've been very patient with Gwent. Especially with 2 losses to a guy. Cannot believe that. It never happens. Never happens. So, I think what we'll do is we'll call that an episode. And I want to thank my patrons who make videos and streams and all kinds of stuff possible. I couldn't do it without them. Commissioner Kop, Little Waggle T, our Beat Cops, Short Punky Squishy, and our rookie cop, Jay Storm. Thanks, guys. And thanks everybody else for watching this. You guys are amazing. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Kop out.